All right, what's going on, guys? We are back with another Dokkan battle video, and today we've got a massive data download here. A lot of stuff coming up here for part 2. Some great, some not so great, but we'll get to all that as we kind of go through this. So starting off the schedule of the releases. So the new LR Piccolo is set to release tomorrow at 1 a.m. Eastern. So as you can see from me recording this, about a little over 14 hours from now, so 14 hours 53 minutes to be exact, he will be released on Dokkan. He will be ready to summon for. We will definitely be summoning for him tomorrow, probably not right at this time since it's very early for me, so depending on what your time zone is, it could be a little bit different for you. So if you go over to the Dokkan info site, if you go to cards, schedule, pull this up, it'll have it displayed exactly the same time, exactly the time of your time zone, and let you know when he releases for you. So he will be available tomorrow at 1 a.m. The EZA for the Goku and Piccolo actually is not dropping at the same time. They actually drop like 2 days later. So that is a little unfortunate because these guys are basically designed to run right alongside this guy. So having to wait 2 days for them kind of stinks, but it is what it is. This Krillin actually will drop alongside the Piccolo the same time. So this is for the Dokkan Frontier. This is the free-to-play Krillin that we did get from the Dokkan Frontier mode. He is getting his awakening, so he will be there as well. And then as you can tell here, Shen is getting his EZA. Now, that means World Tournament. So that is the bad news about this data download. There is going to be a World Tournament coming up this weekend for those of you who absolutely love the World Tournament. I'm sure you're super excited. But let's go and let's jump over to everything for the data download. So as always, thank you Proton10mg for everything we got here data download wise for the game. Looks like we got promo movie, the STR LR Piccolo, the STR Krillin Awakening, the World Tournament EZA, which is the Shen, and then a bunch of different events here, some new idol animations, tickets, trade jewel, unique title, all that goodness. Looking through here real quick, I see the pity coin is there. We got the special ticket. We got some tickets. This is going to be global exclusive summoning tickets here. And then some titles that I see. This title I see. Okay, yeah, no, so nothing crazy jumps out here in the files images. So here we do have the promo movie. This is going to be playing as soon as you open the game. Once the start of the part 2 celebration begins. Then we've got all of the card arts here for the STR Piccolo. So here's his SSR art. Then we've got his TUR, him charging at the camera, and then his LR art is him charging up the special beam cannon. Then we obviously have the Goku art, which is him doing the back kick. Krillin here with the Destructo disc and the Saiyan armor. So, and this is after Frieza stabs him. You can tell by the hole here. So this jumps way ahead in the story. So again, like this is going to play out perfectly with the Dokkan mode, so I would assume we're going to fight Frieza in his second form at some point during the Dokkan Frontier mode because of this Krillin having this hole right here in his armor where he got stabbed repeatedly with Frieza's horn, right? Then we got the Shen EZA here as well. So looking at these characters, man, I think the LR Piccolo is going to be very, very good. I am very much looking forward to this character. I think having these guys is going to be, I don't want to say like you're going to have to, but like it's going to be pretty essential for them. Like these guys are tailor-made to help out the new LR Piccolo. So this guy's going to be very good, I think, specifically in longer events because of this whole starting from a night turn. His finish skill, you can take up to 10 turns to build up. So really like long events, this guy will crush. I think he'll absolutely crush. But shorter events, you're not going to see him at his fullest. Although I still think he's going to be decently good, right? He does still have like the damage reduction for 3 turns. You can go into the Goku. Goku is very survivable for quite a bit of time. And I think they're going to be fine. I think they're going to be absolutely fine. I think a lot of people are worried about them in shorter events. I think they're going to be okay. Moderate events, I think they're going to be absolutely fine. And then longer events, I think they're absolutely just going to destroy. So looking forward to that. Looking forward to this guy's EZA. Let's look at the Krillin here. So this is the Awakening or the free-to-play Krillin that we got from Dokkan Frontier. So he's going to be Ki +2. Attacking defense up by 200%. all allies attack and defense up by 30%, plus an additional key +2, and attack and defense up by 20% for characters who also belong to Planet Namek Saga. Key +2, attack and defense up by 40% for a character and allies whose name includes Goku. That's going to go along with the free-to-play Goku, who is going to become an LR at some point. I think a lot of people were expecting him to become an LR here. We obviously didn't get him in the data download, so unless they're going to be very sneaky about it and put him in later for some of these nodes, I don't think we're getting that LR just yet. It might be with the next batch of Dokkan Frontier nodes. When attacking, its attack defense up by 200%, a chance to dodge and damage reduction up by 20%. For one turn, he's going to have an extra 20% dodge. As the second or third attacker in a turn, attack and defense up by 200% and high chance to dodge, so 50% chance to dodge here. Then you got 50, 60, 70, 90. 90% chance to dodge on his first turn as the second or third attacker. After performing 2 attacks in battle, one time he's going to interrupt the enemy. After performing 3 attacks in battle, one time interrupt the enemy. 4 attacks, interrupt the enemy 1 time. Okay, so I mean, he looks fine. I think he's going to do absolutely fine in the Frontier mode for sure. I think that's kind of what he's built for, but I think he's going to be just fine. Greatly raised defense for 1 turn on his super, causes supreme damage enemy and lowers attack. Okay. Yeah, I think he's gonna be all right. I'm not really too worried about him. He's mainly gonna be used for the Frontier mode anyway, so I think he'll perform well in there. And then we have Shen. So Shen is a World Tournament TUR. He is getting his EZA. That's how we know World Tournament's coming up. So he is Tech Type Key +3, HP attack and defense up by 100%. Key +1, attack and defense up by 230. Seals the attack enemy with super attack and a high chance to dodge. As the first attacker, great chance from a crit and dodge up by 20%, and attack and defense up by 230. Okay, so as the first attacker, he's got 70% dodge. That's pretty good, I'd say. As the second or third attacker, he gets another 230% defense, attack and defense when attacking. When all allies are Demonic Power, Realm of Gods, or World Tournament, evades enemy attack when receiving an attack for the first time within the turn, and attack up by 150% when attacking. So basically, if you have all Demonic Power, Realm of Gods, or World Tournament, it's not and, so you know it can't be a combo of them, right? They have to be all of one of these, right? He guaranteed dodges the first attack that comes at him. And then if you've got him sitting in slot 1, he's got another 70% chance to dodge after that. He reminds me of like the Caulifla from the Kale and Caulifla, right? She dodges the first attack, pretty much guaranteed. After evading, his chance to dodge goes up by 20%. Okay, so if he dodges once, which he would have here, then he gets a 90% chance to dodge in slot 1. Launch additional super, attack up by 150% for 3 turns. After evading 5 or more attacks in battle, Demonic Power category allies get attack up by 20% for 1 turn. Realm of Gods get it for 2 turns, and World Tournament characters get it for 3 turns. This dude looks really good, actually. For a Demonic Power, Realm of Gods, or World Tournament team, dude, Realm of Gods, like you could throw him on UI Goku's team, and he would do really well. Holy crap! Yeah, because you wouldn't even have to like. Yeah, because even if you didn't want to keep him in slot 1, he would dodge whatever first attack came at him. Then he would still have 70% chance to dodge. And if you kept him in slot 1, he'd dodge the first attack. Then he's got 90% chance to dodge. That's crazy. Yeah, he'd have 70% chance to dodge, and as soon as he dodges 1, he'd have 90% chance. That's wild. That is wild. He actually looks really good. His super greatly raises attack and defense for 3 turns, costs supreme damage, and lowers attack and defense with a high chance to stun. Yeah, I actually really like this EZA. I think he's gonna be really good for a Demonic Power Realm of Gods team. Which, I mean, the new Piccolo is obviously Demonic Power. So, I mean, I don't think this guy would be right because he's starts with his Goku. Yeah, he doesn't. Yeah, dude, I think this guy looks really good. On a full demonic power team, Realm of Gods, or World Tournament team, he would be incredibly good. So I really do like this. I like this EZA a lot, actually. Pretty good for World Tournament EZA. I'll say that. Now, as we kind of go through the rest of this stuff, so the In Search of Greater Power God level intensive training, reward boost, and stamina halved. So this is the Whis event, right? This is the Whis skill orb event. Everybody's complaining about it. It's not that great. The drops kind of suck. But now they've kind of listened to everybody, and they're halving the stamina that you have to use in order to run the event. It was 40, which would burn up your stamina very, very fast to get pretty crappy orbs. Now it's only 20 stamina to run the event, and you can start using your reward boosts in here as well to hopefully pick up maybe more skill orbs as you kind of go. So it's actually really good. I'm glad that they did this. Hopefully this helps out some of that like really crappy drop rate, but I guess we'll find out. We'll kind of run through it a few times and see how good it is now. Hopefully pretty good. Now this one, to stay alive, fight for survival. So this is just a little bonus event that you can do. You can take it on once per day. This is where you just go and you fight Gohan. You'll get meats, things like that from completing this stage. So definitely make sure to knock that one out. Seriously Serious Battle 2, Stage 4. So here is going to be against, looks like Piccolo and Goku. So Piccolo, I'm gonna try to avoid reading all this stuff because I like to go into it a little more blind. But yeah, Piccolo and Goku. Okay, so you guys can look through that if you want to. You pause the video, read through it, or go to the site. You can read through it if you want to figure out what they're doing. But I'm going to wait on that one before actually doing that. I want to actually go into it a little more blind and see how they do. The Ultimate Speed Battle is going to be here for Battle Hour. Battle Hour is taking place this weekend. So anybody who's going, have fun. Anybody who's not going, you're just like me. You're kind of stuck at home. This is what they give us. We get to actually still participate in the speed battle, which is fine. So it looks like we're going to be fighting Omega, Jiren, and Goma. It's going to be the characters. Again, I'm not going to look over here because I don't want to know what they're doing. There are a few missions here as well. Complete within 15 minutes, within 12 minutes, and then to beat Geppy's time, actually, of 6 minutes and 4 seconds. So remember, Geppy did take over as the main producer of Dokkan. So a lot of stuff here you're going to see is going to have Geppy's name now instead of Omatsu. We'll miss our boy, but Geppy, I think, is going to do a fantastic job at the head table, taking charge of the reins here for Dokkan Battle. I think he's going to do very good. But to beat his time, 6 minutes, 4 seconds, is one of the missions in here as well. This is the EZA stage for the EZA'd Goku and Piccolo, which they do have a weakness to Saiyan Saga. So if you bring in a bunch of Saiyan Saga characters, LRs, right? Make sure you bring LR Saiyan Saga characters, as many as you can. Bring them in here. They'll go through the stage. You pretty much tear this one up. I'm not too worried about this one at all. This will be good. This does start again on the 16th instead of the 14th, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? Yeah, here we go. World Tournament. The 60-second World Tournament is set to begin on the 17th. So this Friday, it will begin at 2:30 a.m. Eastern, and it will go until the 20th at 2 a.m. Eastern. So Friday all the way through early Monday morning, this will be going. So anybody who is a World Tournament enthusiast, you love World Tournament, have at it, have a great time. I usually go in, I get my wins to get enough to clear all the missions, and then I'm pretty much done, because I have gone crazy hard on this before, and it takes away a lot of time from my family and other things that I like to do. So definitely not going to go too crazy here. But these are just some of the loading screens you see here. One of the banners that'll be there, so the SSR banner, you know, it's, yeah, sure, whatever, man, not that great. Burst mode. So the burst mode is going to be for the Vegeta and Nappa Dokkan event. So make sure to take this one on as well. The mission here for it is to complete it right, starting off 50 score or higher. And it goes all the way down to 8,000, which will get you the reward of the special title, right? They've been doing that with the burst modes. Now you'll be getting the title for the Dokkan event for completing the burst mode at the highest amount of like score for the mission, right? So 8,000 is what they want here. You do that, you get the special title. Let's see, what's actually some of the music they got here? Goku Piccolo, Piccolo's theme, and then Raditz's theme. Okay. So those are what you can pick up from the jukebox as well with some of your burst coins. Dokkan Frontier. So Dokkan Frontier is getting some new stages, some new nodes, which is going to be great. So let's actually pull that up as well. So we've got this here. This was the notice that was in the news, saying that they were going to add some new nodes into Dokkan Frontier. And if we look over what Rick had posted on Twitter, he says it looks like the next set of Dokkan Frontier nodes / missions added in this data download will spread out throughout the next 3 weeks. So they're not going to just dump everything at once. They're going to spread it out. So April 14th, so tomorrow when they drop the new batch, it's going to be 4 nodes to finish out page 4. On April 24th, we'll have page 5 with all 5 nodes. And then on May 5th, we'll get page 6 with 3 nodes. And I don't know if this is going to complete the story altogether or if there's still more to come. I assume because we do not have the LR Goku yet, there's going to be more to come. However, they could end up just dropping them at some point throughout one of these nodes here. Sorry, I had to take a call in the middle of that. So yeah, as long as we'll see if this finishes out the rest of the Namek Saga nodes. I imagine we're still going to get more as we kind of go through. I know that even Truth had kind of commented on this. I don't know if I could find it. It's actually right here. So he's saying that he leads them to believe that the end of Namek Saga Frontier released with Namek new stuff, will not release with Namek new stuff beyond like Golden Week. So a lot of people were thinking maybe Golden Week could be Namek and they release all that stuff with the rest of Dokkan Frontier. Because of these dates, they seem to go on past Golden Week when they're releasing. So it's likely that TDC could be Namek Saga, which would be around like June 30th is what he's saying here. The old JP Tanabata celebration. They did swap the time placement of TDC and GDC for this year. So TDC will come first. And it usually happens around the same time that Global used to have their anniversary. So around the end of June, early July is probably when we'll have TDC. And if these continue on, we could see it go out to that point and maybe get Namek Saga for TDC. But again, we'll have to find out. We'll wait and see. So we do have those. Those are all added in there. Some new idle animations, it looks like. So we've got the Saiyan Saga Goku, Barefoot Goku here. Foot coup, if you want to call him that. Piccolo, very quick in his stance. Holy cow. And then you got them both kind of together. The same exact stance. They're just going at the same time. So those will be the new battle motions there for the characters. We got special tickets. So you'll get these from the Seriously Serious battle, basically just completing the stage. You'll get these. You'll be able to summon for free one time on the new LR Piccolo banner, which is what I recommend people do before spending any stones, before spending any money, do anything like that. Take your free shot at the free tickets first, and then decide if it's really worth spending stones on this guy here. I don't think so. I think he's gonna be very good, but I don't think he's gonna be worth spending stones on. I don't think he's gonna be worth spending money on. I think you should try for the free tickets, give it your best shot there. You don't get them, move on. We got Golden Week coming up next. So we'll have a whole nother batch of characters. We have a dual Dokkan Fest coming up at the end of the month. I would just skip this and just be ready for that. Legendary Summon tickets here. So this is the global paid tickets. You can get these from the store, the app store, and the in-game app store, I should say, the in-game store, and from the web store. Usually they have some good deals for these as well. We'll see if they go ahead and do that with this as well here. They've been doing a lot with the Dokkan Fest, so we'll see if they do it there as well. Pity coins. So there will be pity for this banner, which is good for those of you who are going to be summoning and spending a lot of stones on the banner. This will definitely help you out. I know it's going to help me out because I will basically go to pity and cut it off there. That's it. And then this is a unique title you get from the burst mode for completing the 8,000 point mission. And that is basically it that I see in this data download. So last thing we'll do is go over to the upcoming missions and see if there's anything that I missed here. So this is just the world tournament missions, the basic common missions you get there. Okay, so they're bringing back this. So they're bringing back every single metal you can get through these missions for the Dokkan events. So I would try to steamroll through this, man. So this starts tomorrow and it only goes until the 26th. So try to clear out as many of these as you can. This just gives you a bunch of extra medals for the Dokkan events. So it makes grinding a little bit easier when some of these other events come back around, or when like characters come back that need some of these older medals. You'll have a bunch of them stockpiled up. So definitely take advantage of this while you can. Let's go ahead and close that because it's going to be a very long list. And I will show down extra missions. So right here, special tickets, you'll get 7 of them just for beating the stage. So make sure to do that. Please do this before you start summoning. Knock this out, get your special tickets, do your 1 free summon. Hope you pull them. I do hope you pull them. And then you can just walk away, right? Whether you do or whether you don't, I would just walk away, save for Golden Week. This is clear stage 4 within 5 turns. Clear it with all types. And then clear it with 6 physical types. Yeah, so the type disadvantage team, which is my absolute favorite, not favorite mission of all. Dokkan Special Day is going to kick off tomorrow night as well. So you'll get the new character in the morning. Dokkan Day will take place that night. Definitely go through, knock out these missions, and make sure to do your link leveling, your player rank grinding in the Hyperbolic Time Chamber. Highly, highly, highly recommend it. EZA missions, so just to beat this here. This is the speed battle missions, which you already went over. Beat it 15 minutes, 12 minutes, and beat Geppy's time. Seriously Serious 2 missions here. So what is this? Just beat the stage. Yeah, beat the stage. And beat it with 6 Saiyan Saga. Okay, so beat it super difficulty, super 2 difficulty, and then beat super 2 difficulty with 6 Saiyan Saga category allies on the team. Really not that difficult. This will give you some skill orbs for the new LR. Again, whether you summon or not, do this, get these skill orbs. That way you have them for whenever maybe you pull him down the line, pick him up with coins, whatever it may be. And then we got the mission here for the Fight for Survival, which is just to get some meat, some stones, just by completing this, right? So yeah, this looks good. I am very excited for this data download. I'm very excited for Port 2 to begin. Again, I think this character is going to be very, very good, this Piccolo. I'm very excited to use him. I'm excited for this EZA, like really excited for the EZA, and really not as excited for the World Tournament. Let's be honest. World Tournament's gonna be kind of a dud. But again, everything does kick off tonight or tomorrow morning, really depending on your time zone. So again, you can go to the site. It'll tell you exactly when everything begins in your time zone specifically, or you can just do the math here from Eastern time. It's up to you. But that is going to do it for the video today. So if you guys did stick around to the end, I do appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out with me. Let me know what you guys think of this data download, everything that's coming. What do you guys think of the new character, the new EZA, the Krillin, the Shen, all the events coming? Dude, there's gonna be a lot coming. So hopefully you guys are ready. Like, subscribe, do the thing, and I'll see you guys next time. Soup.